Tell me about the night you proposed to me.
It was awesome. Well, it was on Christmas night, 2007. So that's December 25th, 2007.
But I had given you
You'd given me like a deadline. Like,
Yeah.
look, before the year is up.
Yep.
So we were at, of course, Grandma D's and the family. And I really wanted to propose to you on Christmas night. I wanted to go to the Christmas house I used to go to and visit and used to love with all the lights. It was every year was a tradition with me. And I would
Go by yourself.
well,
Your fern.
I would walk in that neighborhood. And I used to love to walk by the house. Used to love to look at it. It made me so happy. So it was a happy place for me to go. And so we left Grandma D's. I remember you were a little apprehensive. We were tired. I was tired too. Must have been like 10:30. It was late.
Well,
Not too late.
we lived on Aberdeen. Well, you didn't live with me.
No, I was still at.
You didn't live with me.
I might have. No.
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 I wouldn't let you move in until we got engaged.
Oh, I think you're right.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
That's right. Yeah. So I had to. Yeah.
Hell no.
But taking the deadline out of it, honey, I wanted to. It just kind of pushed things along because I could have waited another year, I guess. Well, let's just say I had a few friends suggest that I at least be with you for 1 year before that happened. But
Yeah, well, we met in March.
we met in March. Wow, we met in March, and I proposed to you March. Anyway, so we got to the house. I was a little nervous because I didn't have the ring, but I had what we call the stunt ring. And I was really, really excited. I remember we were across the street from the house. We're looking at the house. I said, come on, honey, let's go take a look at it. Let's go take a look at it. Bring the camera. And, I was nervous. I wasn't nervous that you were going to say no. Maybe a little bit. No, you were going to say no, but I just wanted it to be memorable. Some people, they hide in a box. They put the ring in a piece of cake and just all that. I just wanted it kind of pure and simple. And
Nothing's worse than the "will you marry me?" Just 6.
yeah, I wanted it to be memorable, but I just remember when I asked you to marry me, I said, would you? We have to watch. We videotape.
We have to watch it because you
Yeah.
wanted. I remember you wanted this whole thing.
Yeah.
About, oh my God, I met you, and you were shaking. You were so nervous.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I realized what was happening.
Oh.
And I was like, oh shit, this is it.
This is the moment.
This was the moment.
And so I asked you to marry me, and I just remember the look. You were crying, and I remember the glow on your face and
Oh
your
my
smile.
God.
And put the ring on your finger, and I remember you called your mom as soon as we got in the car, and you were so giddy, and I was so relieved, like, yes. I was just so happy that there wasn't any sort of like, that's it, or I don't know. I'd never proposed before, so it was really exciting, and so I just knew then that was just the greatest gift ever.
It was.
And it's amazing to think how long ago that was. And
I know it was like 12 years.
12 years ago. And we're fucking, part of my language, still crazy about each other. And
I know.
And we owe ourselves to go to that house this year since we're back in Nashville. We didn't go last year. We need to get out of Bellevue. We can try that. And then a couple weeks later, I remember re-proposing to you in front of your co-workers at the mall in Green Hills.
Did I make you do that?
Oh, you might have. That's okay. I think that's on video.
That was. Oh, we got that too?
Yeah, I think Dollface is on it. Yeah, I got a lot of snips, honey. We can, maybe, start watching those.
Well, honey, I'm really glad you asked me to marry you.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that you said yes. I'm so glad that your mom was there and family.
I know, my mom was so happy.
I know, that makes me really happy that she got to see, especially, no diss on Elaine, but she went through 3, and, it was really great.
I know, my mom, I don't think my mom thought anybody would marry me.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Yeah, because when I was little, she'd be like, yeah. And the older I got, she's like,
well, being married isn't everything.
Right.
You know, and then
Honey, I'm telling you, when we were at Zany's, you know, Facebook or MySpace at Zany's, I'm telling you, you're by the bar and there was like a spotlight on you and you turned around and I was like, whoa, style. I just loved her and you were so hugs and so sweet. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I have to do the show. And you got us drinks and you were just so welcoming and so nice and so beautiful. And I just was like, even little seeds, like, and then you went on stage, you were hilarious, but I was kind of like, this is great, but I just can't wait to just like get to know her more. I was so excited to see you, you know. We went backstage and we talked for, I don't know, long time, and I don't know, it was like, oh my God, I don't know, there was just, you really were like someone that was like a whole like different level. Like I said, it was enough to be, it was enough, you know, I was like, wow, this could be a new person in my life, she's so awesome.
And you don't want to just be
But I just don't, I just don't want to be friends. I'm really attracted to you. You're funny. You're cool. But we just, man, you were getting my riffs and we were really connecting, and I just had no idea at all that you liked me at all. I just was like not even in the stratosphere.
Well, now, to be fair, I wasn't in all the way till our first date.
Right, and that makes sense.
I knew you were interesting. I was dying to talk to you more.
Sure. And I was so excited about that was enough to fill me.
I know, but I didn't get the electric bolt until that night we went out to dinner. And when it hit, it was over. That was it. Was
that the night that we were at Lowe's hanging out?
And you said, what are you doing tomorrow night?
You ran into your friend Foxworthy, and then you said about the couch, and then you said, look, I really like you a lot.
Yeah, I was like, just tell me now that you don't like me because I have fallen for you
so
like a ton of bricks.
I'll tell you when I knew I liked you. There's two moments. One when we met at Bongo Java with Mikey. I don't know if you remember that, but I met you guys. And then when we went to Murfreesboro, and you were in the back seat.
But you went and hid out in a bathroom across the street.
Yeah, I was getting a little bored. It's like you were...
Well, how come I'm on stage one night and you can't take your eyes off me, and the next night you're going into another building to get away from me?
It wasn't a matter of getting away from you. You were schmoozing and talking, and you were talking to the owner of the club, and Mikey's band was going to play. You know, you were kind of... I wasn't getting the attention that I wanted.
Well, it's because I had a real live Gluey brother a Gluey brother friend.
True.
To choose from.
Then you had your comedy. I think Brad was there and some of your other comedy friends.
But I had no idea. I just didn't know until we went out to dinner. And then I knew, and it was instant. And it was like, and that's why I said, just tell me now, because I really like you.
And I got to tell you, I was just so... I was so like... I couldn't believe it, like, because I like you. It was like, holy shit, we just saved ourselves a lot of time.
Yeah.
You had the courage to do that, because I said, well, I like you too, Beth, but, I just really want to be friends. I mean, you took a chance.
Well, I knew there was going to be a reason why you didn't like me back. I knew it. Because that's what it's been, my whole life. I mean, not with every guy, but,
no, you had some guys. But
several times.
Yeah.
It's like, what is it? Just tell me now.
But I just knew, but
and you went, I really like you too.
Yeah,
and that was it.
But I just knew in that moment, like I said, life is going to change, because this is not someone that I just want to just hang out with for a couple weeks. I mean, let's go.
Yeah, and we went.
And we fucking went, and we haven't stopped.
We haven't stopped.
We haven't stopped. So
it's been the best. It's been the best part of my life.
Oh, me too, honey. It's been awesome. It's been awesome. And to think that it can get better, or The love to me has just got, I don't know, the last couple months I've just felt.
I know we've been on a really deep groove roll.
Yeah, no, we've just been very loving. It's been really.
I mean, we always are.
I know, but
I just always think it can't get deeper,
yeah, I know,
and
but
it always
just,
does.
it's weird. I think it has to do. We're getting a little older too.
Right.
You know, we're getting older, and it's like.
We just every second.
Yeah,
has
we
to
just
be
want to
cherished.
take it. And now you got Alexis. That's another thing I experienced today. This is August the 23rd, 2019. Beth set up Alexa where she's at work and she's sending me messages, not only from her but from our babies, from Foldy and Baba. And Broby and Broby Jr., Fufa and Larry. Now, if we could just lose a little weight.
I know. If we could lose a little weight.
Daddy bought a coconut cake to honey.
And a giant half-gallon
Honey,
of...
if that's not...
We are both ready to fall through the ice of diabetes, both of us. But I'm telling you, the minute I have made a promise to Jamie, who has given me so much of her time and energy, this fall, this is the fall we're doing it.
It's weird. When I was outside, it's a lot cooler. I felt like...
Energy comes back.
Yeah, I felt like movement and, just being outside,
I know. I kind of wish Kate would text us to come do yoga again tomorrow morning.
So anyway, honey, I love you. And
I love you too.
And I'm so glad we're married. And I love all our little babies. And every night is date night with you. I can't wait to see you when I get home.
I know, I can't wait to see
I can't believe I have, you always, you'll never know. Honey, I can't believe I have you. I sometimes I'm like, fuck.
Honey, I'm just an old big fat sack of shit.
You're not though, honey. Your heart is.
My heart's pretty big.
Honey, that's what I married. And also all of you. And I love all of you. Everything. I don't want to eat your brain. No, kiss your brain.
I know. I want to kiss your brain
and
too.
I still want to eat your hair. Your Shirley Jones look.
You always eat my hair.
I know.
Nom, 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 nom.
And Haunted Mansion? Or
Whoa.
Can we watch Dogtown this right now?
No.
And will we watch this?
No.
This is a little day 80s.
All right. I'm going to stop.
Steak night. Woo!